I grew up in a home where family gatherings were everything. Weddings, festivals, even small dinners turned into long nights of laughter, storytelling, and endless chatter. Among all the relatives who came and went, there were a few cousins who were more than just family to me. They were my closest friends, the people I trusted with my secrets, the ones who made every celebration brighter. But I never expected that one evening would change everything, turning casual conversations into moments that would stay with me forever. It was a late summer night. The air outside was warm, the kind that carries a stillness before a storm. Inside the old house where we had all gathered for the weekend, the electricity flickered, and for a moment we sat in the half-darkness of candles and shadows. My cousins and I found ourselves in one room, away from the noisy laughter of uncles and aunties, away from the clinking of glasses and plates. It was quiet, almost too quiet. And that's when the first voice broke the silence. One of them leaned forward, their eyes softer than usual, and said, "I've never told anyone this, but tonight feels like the right night." Their words carried weight, and instantly, the room shifted from light-hearted to serious. We all looked at each other, curiosity and anticipation swirling in our expressions. One by one, my cousins began to reveal their secrets. Not silly confessions about breaking a vase or sneaking into the kitchen at midnight, but the kind of secrets that shake you to your core, the kind that change the way you see someone forever. I listened intently, my heartbeat quickening with every revelation. Their voices were filled with trembling honesty, and in the soft glow of candlelight, I could see their vulnerability. For the first time, they weren't just cousins or family friends or people I had grown up with. They were human beings opening the most fragile parts of their souls. And as each story unfolded, I felt something stir inside me. It wasn't just sympathy, though I had plenty of it. It wasn't just love, though that too was undeniable. It was a strange mixture of connection, intimacy, and longing, an ache that made me lean closer, wanting to hear every word, wanting to hold on to the trust they were placing in me. One spoke of heartbreak, of a love that slipped away because of family expectations. Another shared how they had lived a double life, hiding their true passions because no one would understand. And another confessed how loneliness had followed them even in crowded rooms, how they longed for someone who truly saw them. Their voices cracked, eyes welled with tears, but there was something so achingly beautiful about it. The walls we had all kept up for years were crumbling in that moment, replaced with something raw and real. And I, who had always been the listener, the one who never said much, felt the urge to open up too. When it was my turn, the words spilled out of me like water breaking through a dam. I spoke of my own loneliness, of the times I had felt invisible, of the dreams I was too afraid to chase. My voice trembled, my chest tightened, but once I started I couldn't stop. The room grew heavier, yet strangely warmer. Their eyes stayed fixed on me, not with judgment but with understanding. And as I finished, silence fell again. A silence so deep that I could hear the soft rustling of the curtains against the open window, the distant sound of crickets outside. Then, something unexpected happened. One of my cousins reached over, gently placing their hand over mine. Another leaned closer, their shoulder brushing against me, their presence steady and reassuring. And in that tangled closeness, in that fragile moment of human connection, I felt something I couldn't quite explain, something more powerful than words, more dangerous than silence. I couldn't hold back. Not from the emotions, not from the confessions, not from the deep pull I felt inside my chest. My heart raced as though it wanted to break free, and I realized how much I had craved this, being seen, being understood, being accepted without masks or walls. We stayed like that for hours, whispering into the night, secrets flowing like rivers, every revelation drawing us closer. The flicker of candlelight danced across their faces, making everything feel dreamlike, unreal, like a story being written before my eyes. I knew the world outside wouldn't understand. To them we were just cousins, bound by family ties, expected to keep things simple, expected to never blur the lines. But in that room, in that fragile moment of truth, none of those rules mattered. All that mattered was the honesty we had shared, the intimacy that lingered in every glance, every touch, every word. When the morning light finally spilled across the curtains, We were still there, our eyes heavy but our hearts lighter than ever before. We didn't talk about what had happened after that night. We didn't put it into labels or try to explain it. But something had shifted. Forever. And sometimes late at night when I lie awake, I think about that evening. The night the secrets spilled, the night walls crumbled, the night I realized that love, connection, and desire don't always follow the rules we set. Because when my cousins revealed their secrets, I couldn't hold back.